Yo, Steve, you sure you're down for this? The manager's voice crackles through the phone, sounding like gravel. Yeah, boss, it's what I do. No sweat, the voice on the other end replies. Steve's tone goes cold. You ain't gonna get spooked? This place has a vibe. Man, I told you, I'm built for this. I ain't scared of no shadows. Aight then, Steve whispers. But remember, you signed up for this mess. Whatever happens inside those gates, that's on you. Total liability. Don't come crying when things go south. Copy that, boss. I'm in. The next night, around 8:30 p.m., Marcus stands in front of a rusted-out, abandoned factory. The silence is heavy enough to choke you. So, this is the spot, Marcus mutters, eyes scanning the broken windows. Yep, this is the hellhole, a voice rasps from behind him. Marcus jumps out of his skin, whipping around. Who the hell are you? Relax, man, I'm Jax. Just another grunt like you. We're pulling the double shift tonight. Marcus exhales, trying to stop his heart from thumping. Damn, man, don't creep up on me like that. But hey, 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. At least we won't die of boredom. Maybe, Jack says, staring at the factory like it was a tomb. But you heard the talk? This place is bad news. Marcus. I'm new in town, bro. First gig here. What's the tea? Something wrong with this dump? Jax shakes his head. Just rumors, man. Ghost stories. Urban legends. People say folks go in and don't come out the same. Marcus scoffs. Every old building has some creepypasta attached to it. Long as we stay outside the gates, we're golden. Let's just ride the clock. The intruder. Suddenly, a metallic clang echoes from deep inside the factory, like someone dragging a pipe across a rib cage. Yo, you hear that? Marcus whispers. Someone's inside. We gotta check it out. Jax grips his arm. Nah, man, sit tight. We ain't paid enough to be heroes. If we go in there, who knows what's waiting? Bruh, if some crackhead steals the copper or torches the place, it's our necks on the line. Come on! Marcus grabs his flashlight and drags a reluctant Jax into the belly of the beast. The next morning, sirens wail. 2 body bags are zipped up and loaded into an ambulance. The cops are grilling Steve. Listen, Steve, this ain't the first time. 2 years and we're stacking bodies like cordwood in there. You know exactly what's happening in this factory. Steve just smirks and slides a folder across the hood of the squad car. Read the fine print, officer. Marcus and Jax signed the death and injury waiver. Voluntary employment. Whatever happened in there is their own damn fault. My company is clean. The lead cop growls at his partner. This guy is a snake. Always has the paperwork ready before the blood is even dry. Close the case. We're done here. Steve watches them leave, then picks up his phone. Next victim? Employee on the line? Yeah, Steve. We're retired military. We don't do scared. We heard the rumors. We heard about the bodies. That's why you're paying us the big bucks, right? Nobody pays a guard this much unless the job is suicide. Don't worry about us. Fine, Steve says, his eyes glazing over. Start tonight. He hangs up and stares at his watch. His mind drifts back 2 years. The factory was a construction site then. There was this guy, Charlie, a total creep who loved pranking people, messing with their heads, feeding on their fear. The crew called him Charlie the Clown because he was a twisted joke. One day, the owner, Mr. Sterling, was in a high-stakes meeting. Charlie bursts in, grinning like a maniac. Hey boss, word is your old man just kicked the bucket. Sad day. Mr. Sterling's dad had been dead for 4 years. The insult snapped something in the boss. He lunged at Charlie, shoving him hard. The rusty railing gave way. Charlie plummeted 40 feet, his body slamming into a jagged machine. Crunch. Mr. Sterling went to prison. The factory shut down with millions of dollars in inventory trapped inside. Steve was hired to keep the looters out, but Charlie never really left. 8:30 p.m. The 2 ex-soldiers, Blake and Hunter, are posted up. Good pay, easy night, Blake says, leaning back. Suddenly, a high-pitched giggle echoes through the vents. They look at each other. They know it's weird, but they're tough guys. They ignore it. Big mistake. Charlie's spirit is lurking in the rafters. Even in death, the clown wants to play. He watches them through the window, his eyes glowing a sickly demonic red, his fingers elongated like knives. Whatever happens, stay frosty, Blake says. Hunter nods. I'm gonna grab my lunch from the bag. Hang tight. As soon as Hunter leaves, Charlie drops from the ceiling. He hovers over Blake, his freezing, misty hands pressing into Blake's skull. Blake's head begins to throb with a blinding migraine. The hallucinations kick in. Hunter walks back with his Tupperware. Yo, Blake, let's eat. Blake looks down and screams. You sick freak! You're eating maggots. There are literal worms crawling out of your mouth. Hunter looks at his fresh rice. What are you talking about, man? It's just food. Take a bite. Stay back. You're gonna die eating that filth. Hunter gets pissed. Fine. Starve then. He starts shoving food into his mouth. To Blake, it looks like he's devouring a pile of writhing black beetles. Blake's brain snaps. He sees Hunter transform into a bloated, maggot-infested monster. Get away from me, demon! Hunter, confused and angry, slaps Blake across the face. The sting snaps Blake back to reality for a second. You okay, man? Yeah, I'm good. Just a dizzy spell. Now it's Blake's turn. Charlie stands behind him, tilting Blake's head back. Blake looks up and sees Hunter crawling on the ceiling like a spider, his neck twisting 360 degrees, hissing with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth. Hunter, why are you on the wall? Hunter is just standing there. Bro, I'm literally standing right here. You're losing it. You're a monster! Blake lunges. Hunter slaps him again. They both stand there, panting, eyes full of pure, unadulterated paranoia. The air is thick with hate. Charlie smiles. It's time for the grand finale. He places a hand on both of their heads at the same time. The prank hits full force. Blake sees a demonic beast. Hunter sees a rotting corpse. Without a word, they grab their heavy security batons. They butcher each other. Heavy, wet thuds echo through the empty halls as they swing with everything they have. They beat each other into the concrete until neither one is moving. As the life fades from their eyes, a booming, distorted clown laugh fills the factory. The next morning, the ambulance comes. Steve hands over the papers. The cops walk away. And Charlie? Charlie just sits in the dark, waiting for the next tough guy to sign the contract.